Hello guys, welcome back to Cousins TV podcast episode number 4. And today we have a special guest.
He's not so special.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
I guess guest. Jonathan, kind of introduce yourself.
Hello guys, you probably see me. I'm a familiar face. What's up? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing good.
That's it, guys. Thank you for coming. All right.
We all used to live together when we were small younglings.
Small younglings.
And Al used to bully the shit out of John.
I wouldn't say I bullied him so much. I don't think I bullied him.
Just, the usual sibling,
You
brotherly
really
love.
threw him on the bed and
Throwing plastic chairs at me. I'd get my revenge too. I'd get my hits in too.
It was okay.
I've never
It was
seen
me and John have a 7-year difference with age, so there was a little bit of bullying. And me and my sister used to bully John a lot, but I wouldn't say that like stuff in the movies where we used to beat him up and shit. I mean, we did tape him to a wall one time with duct tape and left him there for a few minutes.
Yeah, they left me in the basement, turned the light off instead of screaming because I was scared. I was right by that water heater. There's a water heater.
Oh, that's scary.
And they would always make a weird sound, and there was a ghost that lived behind there or something.
Well, we taped him up on the wall, and then we moved the chair.
Oh.
And then when he got down, you should have seen the wall. All the paint was gone. Oh my god, my dad was so fucking pissed off. He was mad. He was mad. That shit was funny.
I never even heard about that.
We used to do a lot of funny things. John, when he was little, used to go to our grandparents, and then he had this thick ass leather jacket, okay? And we'd tell him to run, and we had BB guns. And as he's running, we'd shoot him in the back with BB guns.
Jesus Christ. At Grandpa's.
No, this was at our Grandma Tony's. We used to do that, and we used to. God, I wouldn't say the bullying was too bad. It wasn't. It was never like hardcore.
That's funny.
Bullying
It's
ever.
a sibling rivalry.
Rivalry.
Yeah.
But it's but we've been through. I don't know. You guys have all gone through the stages of living together, and then John lived with us.
Yeah.
For 5 years.
I think so. Wow.
Holy
oh my
fuck!
God.
And he's out there fucking thing.
5 years. 5 years of living with us. That was damn. That's a long time. And now Noah's living here.
Yeah. But the story I wanted to talk about was when we got in trouble with the cops.
Oh yeah. That was good.
What?
You don't remember that? Oh, Alex wasn't there. It was me, John, and my sister. And you know those ratchet girls across the street? The one that, the dog that bit John?
They were behind us.
That annoying little white dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that annoying little fluffy dog. The dad that would always.
He's a weirdo.
He would just.
Yeah.
He didn't like the dog, but.
So it was one night, and we always had a rivalry. We always fuck with each other somehow.
Yeah, we would be friends with them one week, and the next week they wouldn't like us. Then we'd just try to annoy them, and then they would annoy us, and then we would throw rocks on their garage that was in the back of their house, and then we would just annoy the dad too. But
We were fucking rascals.
It's just little fucking shits. That's all.
So one night it was dark out, and it was only my dad was only there, and he was downstairs, and John had a laser. And so we were at the big window at the kitchen, and we were just fucking shining the shit out of this laser through their house. It was fucking around.
And we didn't think they noticed, and then their lights started turning off,
Their
and
lights
flickering
were,
on and on.
they're fucking with us. They're playing with us now. And so we kept doing it.
Yeah, we kept messing with them, and then all of a sudden all their lights out.
Yeah.
All their lights go out in their house, and we're I'm still flashing the laser. We're switching it off between each other. We're playing around. We're trying to get them in the eyes, where it hurts.
Yeah.
And
Trying to blind the fucking neighbors. Jesus Christ.
And then all we hear at the door was,
The cops are there.
and we're like, fuck, we're all like there. I'm in no shirt. I'm just in like shorts. We're
Yeah.
all like fucking shits.
How old were you?
Fuck,
I don't remember this.
Probably like
I was at
10,
home.
I was
9.
7.
Okay, so you guys were
We were little.
little.
And so we opened the door to the cops, right? Two cops, something like that.
Yeah,
like,
it was 2 cops.
any parents home, and we're like, no, or any adult. Well, my dad
Yeah.
was there, so my dad comes up and he's like, "What the hell's going on?" And he's like, there were some kids shining like a laser through these people's windows, and the cops were the ones that shut off the lights.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So the cops were over there.
Yeah.
Oh, they were testing
And-
you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you know, it was pitch black, and the cop was darker color.
The cop.
So we
So
couldn't see him.
him.
You couldn't see him,
See him.
and he said that I shined the laser right
Right
on
on
his
his
chest,
chest, yeah.
and I was like, "Oh crap!" And then they took all my info. You know, as a 10-year-old, I gave them all my info,
That was it.
and they were like, they were just saying things like, you know, I had to give him the laser,
But we
and
had
then
to throw. My dad had to throw away
they
the
they
ring.
asked who was doing it, and then I took the blame because I was like, you know,
Here's the
I don't
thing.
want.
Respect.
Well, because they ain't gonna make it to prison. And so,
No, yeah, I was just like some dig.
Jesus,
Yeah.
At that young, huh?
they said
You were
that
already
they
thinking
could
about
have
it.
taken me to juvie that night, and they were just trying to make
They were
me
scared. They
They
were
were
scaring you.
And
And then they started accusing us of like there was like someone that was like shooting like a BB gun or something like that too that night, and they thought it was us too. But we're like, we don't have no.
yeah,
we were just
weren't
shining-
shooting. That was probably the neighbors next to us that didn't like him either.
Yeah, we were just like behind the wall like like shining it like being little shits.
So okay, this is a good topic. So you guys, would that be the worst thing that you two have ever done, or what is the worst thing that you guys have ever done
Cop wise,
with the
yeah.
parents and cops?
That was literally it. I don't think I've ever been in trouble like that in my life.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I never got detention or anything in my school years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your parents know everything about you. Your dad knows everything you've done. There's nothing to where.
Well, there's a couple of parties and shit that they don't know, but yeah. But that's literally the
Some cocaine and strippers,
Yeah,
assholes, and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Smarties and shit.
Smarties. Did you ever snort Smarties in
Oh,
school?
100%. I thought it was a
Mhm.
badass motherfucker.
I remember in social studies, used to crush up Smarties on the desk,
Mm-hmm.
and then we just snort them.
Yeah,
We're
just do
a
a quick
bunch of-
line, little pump up.
So dumb.
See, I upgraded though. I didn't do the Smarties. I didn't like smashing them, so I upgraded to pixie dust.
Oh, that
So
shit hurt.
I would just go straight
I made
in. It
my
was
friend
already
do that,
crushed.
and he fucking cried like it hurt his nose. But like
Pixie dust.
we used to like
Yeah, like the pixie sticks.
yeah, the pixie sticks. You just dump that shit, and I used to get like a card or something like that, and like line it up real quick, you know, get that shit tight.
Oh man, I remember. I used to think like, oh, this is cool. Man,
Yeah.
this is cool. And everyone just now I look at them like, if I saw myself snorting fucking Smarties, I would punch myself in the face. That's dumb. That's funny shit.
Yeah, but that was like the only time I've ever been troubled by the cops or anything.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
like when I was like 7, and that was it. 'Cause I was a Jesus kid.
And you, John?
No, that's it.
Cops calling nothing, running from cops.
What were you doing at 10?
I mean, not at 10. I mean, I could say I've ran from the cops from parties and
Oh
From
yeah.
stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
I remember there was a
yeah.
time me and my buddy Seth, their cops came and we hid in a closet,
Uh-huh.
and the cops were searching the house and they never found us, and we were good.
And
I mean, that was just one of several times that we ran
So,
from the cops.
We actually got really lucky. So it was a Halloween party, and like the house was really small, so everyone was like going outside, and it was really hot in the house. And the fucking some person was like, "The cops are coming! The cops are coming!" It was like Project X, bro. Everyone was fucking naked bitches. Everyone just fucking just sprinting out of the house, just running. And we get in my friend's car, and we like run, and we head towards another party. And my friend was like, "Where you guys at?" And we're like, "Oh, we're going to this other party at Big B's." And they were like, "Oh, we're back at the party." And I was like, I thought the cops were coming. Like, "Oh no, it was a false alarm." 10 minutes, like not even like 5 minutes. He texted me like, "Dude, the cops are here. I'm shitting my fucking pants." And I
Oh
was like,
my god!
"Why did you stay?" We got so goddamn lucky.
I think everybody's been through that. Like, you know,
Absolutely.
most
Oh yeah.
adults
Mine was
have
more
been-
like late high school, my senior year, because I was like, you know what, I'm going fucking buck wild.
Buck wild, huh? Dipping your balls in the buttholes.
Yep. It's sausages.
Wow.
I don't know why Jack kept saying that yesterday. Fucking shithead.
She kept on saying that a lot yesterday.
I know. She's like,
every time something gay came up, she looked at you
like
and
sausages.
she's like, "No, like dick. No, like sausage."
Yeah,
Every
like,
time.
Wow.
That was
funny.
funny.
But yeah, that was a funny moment. Or when we were under the grape tree, the fucking bird fell on my plate.
Oh yeah,
A dead little bird.
We had like a grapevine in the back of our old, like my childhood house, and we're sitting there, and we usually got paper plates, and we just put all the grapevines or grapes.
Those
Grapes.
nasty ass grapes on
What are
that.
they called?
They're grapes, yeah.
Grapes.
We would eat them.
And so we would like
those were so nasty.
we would just like push them, and then like the skin would push out the grape, and then you'd swallow the grape. And so we'd always just eat them, and we were eating them one time, and then, we're playing, we're talking, and then all of a sudden we look to the left of us, and there's just a dead bird on one of
my
you guys'
plate.
plates.
It just dropped, and we were like, oh my god, we were like shitting ourselves, and it was a baby dead bird.
And then I think from then on,
we
really didn't eat the grapes anymore.
Yeah. It was kind of gross. But yeah,
That's funny. That's some funny stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember bowling so much, you guys. I remember telling Noah and Trinity that I was Batman.
Mm-hmm.
When I was little. I was telling them
We're
all
like,
the time.
really?
I was Batman, and
We would actually believe.
that actually believe it. So,
Yeah.
but bowling wise, God, we were always good to each other. It was more fun than anything.
Well, my sister and John always fucked around with me because they always watched scary movies, and I was so scared of scary movies. They always seemed like, we're locking you down in the basement, you're watching it, and like.
You still are scared of
I'm
scary
still
movies.
scared.
You won't watch a scary movie.
Nope.
Still, I mean.
But if you watch them more, the more they just get easier. The
You
more
get
you watch
immune to that
scary
shit.
movies.
Fucking terrified. Like, I was like, it was like the, with, Shia LaBeouf with the,
Disturbia?
Yeah, Disturbia.
That's not even a scary movie.
I was deathly afraid of that movie, man. I don't know what it was.
That's a suspenseful movie.
Now, not anymore. I actually like that movie.
Because you're the guy with the goggles not looking in people's windows.
Exactly on me. I was so scared. I don't know why.
Those are good movies.
Good movies.
Absolutely. What do you guys think about the up and coming? Well, here, what's your opinion on the Call of Duty series right now? Because I know you guys stopped playing Call of Duty for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, me and John have been playing Call of Duty since Ghost. We played a lot, and honestly, it's just fallen off really, really hard. And I mean, I'll probably still get it because it's Call of Duty, and I always love it. But
is that part of the marketing that they do? I mean, you just said is I'm still gonna do it because it's Call of Duty. So they've implanted that in your head.
It's just in my it's just my blood. I just love that game, and if I'll play it. Like, I'll just play it, and I'll just get burned out of it and just go on to something else.
See, I don't think I'm gonna get it this year. Because, I have to admit something. I played it last night. I played like three.
You fucking guy.
I played like
I went
three.
to bed. I told him I downloaded it too. I said I downloaded it.
Well, it's just a beta though.
Yeah, and it was complete trash. It didn't look good. It's just like, it's Call of Duty. You know how big Call of Duty is, and it's like you're just looking at the game, and it's like you can't even make the grass look good. It just looks. Other Call of Duties look better than it, and then just the gameplay and the flow. It was just, maybe it's just because I might be a little rusty because I've been playing League of Legends all the time. So kids were just turning on me. They're jumping. They're doing all this crazy stuff, and I couldn't.
I mean, I drop in game 1 and I drop a 7.
No, there's no way. And the time to killing it is just, it's so quick. It's just like, and it's just ridiculous, and it's like, you just need to slow it down a little bit, make it a little more arcadey rather than like, there's people across the map that were shooting me with like, I don't even know what guns they were using, but it was like 3 bullets and I was dead, and I was like, you can't even react. Just, it seemed like, I don't know. I think Battlefield is really gonna take some players from Call of Duty.
Battlefield's always been like the second place, and I absolutely love Battlefield.
See, and I've never played Battlefields, but just by watching the trailers and seeing everything with Call of Duty, Vanguard, and Battlefield, what is it, 2034?
2042.
Or 42? Okay, the graphics already look so much better.
Oh, yeah,
just
100%.
From watching Battlefield.
It's just hard to make good graphics on a World War II plane.
No, it's not.
Well, no, I don't think that's it too.
If it's like futuristic, you're gonna get more like colorful things and like bright buildings and stuff like that. But World War II, it's dark and gloomy. That's just how
Yeah,
it
but
is.
you gotta think like Red Dead Redemption is a dark and gloomy play. You know, they hold lights up. They'd have candles as lights and things like that. And that game
but
looks
that's for
amazing.
RPG though.
And
I mean, we're
like,
talking about small maps and
I just think it was like the development. Like, you know, Raven. They kicked Raven out.
sludge.
And it was supposed to be just the two main people that were making Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare people and the Black Ops series. And then now all of a sudden they brought Raven Studios back in to make this Call of Duty. And it's
Well, they
like
got everybody in
I
there.
just
Yeah,
feel like
Sledgehammer and
I just feel
They
like
got
it was kind of
yeah.
rushed. It just seems like a very rushed game, and it just seems like it's not done yet. The graphics don't look good.
like
it
the
just
graphics
seems
from Black Ops 2 look better than
unfinished.
this one.
See, I don't know. I mean, I don't really remember because I got on the Call of Duty train really, really late. I started playing Call of Duty the Infinity with the jetpacks.
Ooh, you started rough.
Remember
you
that?
started rough out there.
And I
That was
hated
a
it.
pretty
I
bad
fucking hated
I
it.
played one game and I was like, never playing this. I played the remastered because the remastered
And
Call of
then
Duty Modern Warfare remastered.
we enjoyed World War II, so I was like, I'm kind of excited for Vanguard because I loved World War II. I loved the
It was-
lobby. I liked the shooting range. I liked
Oh, the headquarters,
the
yeah.
maps, the headquarters. All that shit was really, really cool. So I was then thinking that this was how it's going to be too, but already yesterday watching on TikTok and watching on stuff, there's hackers, there's aimbot, and it totally just threw me off. So I'm like, okay, I don't know.
And there's
I don't
kids
know.
that are just amazing at the game. Like the first game I jumped into, I'm getting raped. Dogs are eating my asshole, and I look at the scoreboard. This guy's going 115 in like 5. He had 115 eliminations, and the top guy on our team had like 26. He was just going off, and it was just like, just didn't make it enjoyable. Then I left that game, played another game, and it just didn't seem enjoyable at all.
It's been a while since a good Call of Duty. Every review, everything you watch, it's well, BR, Black Ops 2.
Modern
Black
Warfare
Ops
3,
2.
those are like the two
Those are like the-
favorite, and
yeah.
obviously Modern Warfare 2. I didn't play that one.
Yeah, I didn't play that.
But I know that one's a really fun one. I
Black
played it a
Ops-
little bit, but
Black Ops 2 it was just perfect. Like you had new maps,
and,
score
and
streaks.
I think the thing I liked the
Everything
most
was
about
just-
Black Ops 2 was the kill time. Like it was just long enough to like just have those like tactical plays that you can do in Call of Duty, rather than like the Call of Duties now are just like
yeah,
the first one who's like the first person that sees.
sees you. You're dead.
Sees
It's like
you
it's
dead.
kind of like hardcore.
I would
Pretty much
say
regular. Yeah.
it's gotten really, really. The time to kill is quick, but now we switch over to something that I enjoy more than anything now, and you two don't.
No.
Yeah, at first you did, and I think it's maybe because of the game.
BR.
Battle Royales. I mean, we used
Oh,
to
yeah.
play Fortnite like crazy,
Oh, it was fun. It was fun until it got shit.
and the building and mechanics, kids just got too good, and I couldn't
Yeah,
keep up.
yeah,
you
I
you
got
guys were
outplayed.
amazing, and got outplayed.
Yeah.
Like it was just the building was like ridiculous. Like you blink and you're in a
It was
box,
like-
and then
yeah.
the grenades in the box with you, and you're dead.
Yeah.
You know?
So, with the time to kill in the BR for like Warzone, I feel is perfect. It's in between. It's a little long and it's a little short. So I feel like the time to kill with that is good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to give Vanguard a chance. Not so much for the multiplayer, but for the Warzone aspect, because they're coming out with a new map. They're coming out. It's a
Nice.
bigger map. They've got what's it called, the destruction of buildings, so less camping. You know, if someone's in a building, you're gonna blow that fucking building up and they're dead. So that's the nice thing.
Yeah, but you just go to Battlefield and just
I just, I just feel like there's a cycle that we always do, and it's like we buy the Call of Duty, and then we waste all this time on it trying to beat each other, leveling up, which that's the fun part of it.
Absolutely.
and
The
I finally
competition of
did
it.
that on Black Ops 4.
And there's so many other games coming out like that are
Yeah.
amazing. Battlefield 1 is
Halo.
Our Battlefield is going to be crazy. Halo's coming out. Like all these big AAA story games, it's really tough for me to get back into Call of Duty when I guess you look at Battlefield and you compare it to Call of Duty, like just by the trailers, like Battlefield just kills Call of Duty just by graphics, and it's like it looks like a crazy game.
Well, Battlefield always killed Call of Duty in graphics. Like,
Yeah.
with the snow, with the maps, how beautiful the maps are, like how realistic it is, because it's a realistic game. Call of Duty is more like small map. You don't really get to see the map because you're just fucking rushing, fighting. But Battlefield always takes their time because they're large scale maps, so they have to make it look beautiful. And
So why is Battlefield not up there with the competitive side of everything? Why don't you see
I don't-
people playing tournaments Battlefield tournaments.
Because
or
Battlefield
anything like
isn't like a competitive
And
game.
I don't think DICE has really like made it, apparent that this is a competitive game, and they haven't really made any
kinda hard
competitive
to-
modes in it.
Yeah.
But they're coming out with the Battle Royale on Battlefield, which that might take over Call of Duty. I think that's Call of Duty's biggest competition right now.
I think so the creator or whatever said that their plans are to release it by the end of the year. They're not going to release it with the game. They're going to have like a ground war situation where you play with a shit ton of people,
Yeah.
but objectives.
Yeah.
So they're not really going to release a Battle Royale now until the end of the year, which I feel like that takes away from the game. Because, like you just said, Call of Duty's main thing now is Warzone.
But maybe DICE is they don't want to rush into it. Maybe they're building it now and they want to make sure that it's good and stable and it looks good, rather than like, I just feel like Call of Duty this year definitely was rushed. You could just tell it was a rushed game just by looking at it.
You're talking about Cold War.
Vanguard.
Oh, Vanguard. Okay.
Just,
Yeah,
just playing
Cold War
beta.
was
Cold War was rushed like... Well, the Zombies was great. I think the Zombies was really good.
That was fun, yeah.
It was fun, but the game itself...
I remember the zombies,
rushed.
and what were the zombies in that one Call of Duty? It was like, I think it was the one you played, Infinite Warfare, with the jump packs. The zombies weren't zombies; they were like creatures. You guys ever played that?
That was Ghost. It was Extinction.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
That shit was hard as a
It was-
motherfucker, bro.
That was kind of.
It was so weird. Like, you had to like get these like fucking like drill things and like
They look
destroy
like
them.
the
They were aliens.
Alien movies with Sigourney Weaver. They literally looked like that, and they would come out, and that was like their zombies, and that was like the zombies that have like giant creatures. It was really weird. It was definitely a different twist on zombies,
Right.
but
So, what is... So you want to switch to more outside games and play other games.
yeah.
My thing is I like playing competitive play.
I
Okay,
do too.
you guys are amazing at multiplayer, and I feel like the competitiveness. What I'm trying to get into is the competitiveness with battle royales and multiplayer is on different sides. I feel like the battle royale side, it's a lot more competitive. As to the multiplayer side is how it is.
So there's this one thing that for multiplayer is league play. We haven't had a really good league play since Black Ops 2, which is that's the ranking. That's the rank. That's where you rank up. That's where you play the top dogs and you just battle it out.
And they're changing it. They always change the system.
Yeah.
Not Battlefield. Black Ops 2 was simple. You play your placement games, and then every game after that you get points, and you try to get to the next level, and you're
the division.
Now it's like all different in how the points work.
Yeah.
And it's like it just is so much different. I feel like they've taken away from just like they're making it too complex when then you make it just simple.
Simple like Black Ops 2. So like that's why everyone was like so mad. Like we want league play in Cold War. Like we need it. Like that's what people.
And they
it
did.
gives people reason. Yeah,
They did.
And then they just made it not like
They
what we
did. They
wanted
did it with the
in
wrong
first.
game. The game was
Yes,
shit.
the game was shit.
So that's why it didn't really work out.
And I was so like how John was. It was just way too complex on how to rank up. It was just weird. It was so weird how like you did it, how they did it. But yes, BR is more competitive because you have to be that one winner. You have to kill a certain amount of people to be the top guy, which I get. But I just think league play since like Black Ops 2 was just more. I just like the competitive aspect.
And just take Call of Duty out of it. Like you gotta think Halo is competitive. They have championships all the time for Halo.
Yeah.
Halo's a very competitive game.
Halo's always been up there. Now it's, the top competitive games that you see is Halo, Fortnite, and Call of Duty. Those are the ones that you see the pros playing, you see the people
I
playing.
think it's more like just a genre you enjoy. Like, you enjoy shooters.
Well-
and so you like that shooter competitiveness. Like, Gran Turismo's coming out. That's a competitive game. They have championships for that all the
That
time.
is true. They
But
Like,
do.
there's so many games that have different competitive levels. I don't think any game will ever beat the competitive level of League of Legends because I
It's-
play that
it's
game
so
forever,
good.
and
League
it's,
of Legends is the number
I'm still
one.
not even close to even being like gold.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just so hard.
And I think that's why I like League of Legends, because it's always changing. They're always updating it, new characters, new skins. You can play 1,000 different characters any way you want, and it's like you can play a character like you have 200,000 points in Vanguard, and
Yeah.
you're still not even probably like close to like a pro level of like how they
Yeah.
would play Vanguard. And like
Yeah.
I just feel like that really gets me with the competitiveness. But if you like shooters more, then I understand that like where the battle royales come in, and like Apex is up there too.
I guess what I'm getting at is because you guys always give me shit. about, well, why don't you switch games? Why don't you do this?
Yeah,
It's
he
like,
never switched
and it's like
games.
because I just like the competitiveness of the battle royale.
Yeah.
Like you said, I like knowing that there's 100 people, and you are the one that has to beat these guys. If you get one kill or however you do it, it's there. The competitiveness is there, but it's also more. What do you call it? Operative or like covert or whatever.
The mission.
It's not like run and gun. Like you play multiplayer.
Oh.
You go down
Respawn.
one side of the map, you
Yeah,
die, you
respawn.
come back. This is
Yeah.
more tactical.
Yeah.
You know, you got to use
Right.
different types
Yeah,
of...
one life.
But if you're
really
good, you're
plays
gonna
smart
fucking
with
run
it.
a gun. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
only that, because you run and gun, you get ambushed by another team. I mean, when you play with a team like Blackout. Blackout was fucking amazing.
I love
If
Blackout.
they could just
Goddamn,
make a
I
new
love it.
Blackout,
Shit was
I think
so much
that'd
fun.
be great.
Blackout was just, yeah. Plus, I was like, I finally beat John in Black Ops 4. Like, beat him level wise, and I was like Prestige Master. I had, like, first time I had all like camos, I had mastered camo and everything. And it was a really great game, in my opinion. But yeah,
So I'm gonna give Warzone and the new map a chance and play that and see how it goes.
yeah.
Vanguard, we'll see. I mean, if you guys are playing multiplayer, the other guys are playing multiplayer, then I'm gonna do it. But I'm not happy with the graphics. I'm excited for Battlefield's game. It looks cool.
That's what probably be
That's
on
what really
League,
gets
though.
me is the graphics, because I'm a graphics like freak. I always have to go after the games that have the best graphics because I enjoy playing those the most because they blow your mind away,
Yeah,
honestly.
that's
Especially when you have a
Battlefield every
4K
single
monitor and just like if I had to rate my top 3 games, it'd probably be, you know, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, and League of Legends. Like those are my top 3 games that I think I've had the most fun out of any of them, just because they just look good. League of Legends is, you know, it's more of like a, you know, they're not crazy graphics.
They're not
But,
crazy
like-
graphics, but it's just that competitive play. And see,
I love that like ranked and
I've watched you play God of War and Horizon Dawn, and the graphics are amazing. The game looks amazing.
yeah.
But I just cannot flip over to that again because I'm just like,
But
I'm
you
not
don't
playing
have to-
anyone. I'm not
but you don't have to
like
flip-
I like
yeah,
the competitive.
It's just like a single player game.
You know,
like,
it is.
it's a game that, like,
Yeah.
if your friends aren't on or you just want to relax or chill,
You
you
play
by
that-
yourself, you
yeah.
play that game, and that's why it's like you got to give it a chance because those are like the best looking games you will ever lay your eyes on. They're just amazing looking, and I recommend anybody watching this to go and try those games out because they really are beautiful games.
Yeah.
So is Call of Duty going away? Is that? I mean,
Yes.
does it look
I
like
think it's dying a
I
falling?
little
think
bit.
it's been falling.
And I think there's a really good chance that Battlefield might take
I mean,
the final blow.
Warzone is just fucking holding by its fucking grip.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
that's-
Warzone is holding it together.
Warzone is holding it, but they're actually losing it now
Yeah,
because
because
of all the hackers.
hackers and stuff like that. So like, they're like fucking like two fingers like just trying to hold Call of Duty up, but it's just hard to beat games like Valorant, CS:GO, League of
Yeah.
Legends, and
And
Apex.
even Grand Theft Auto.
So-
the Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
has every mode you
It's-
could possibly
It's
imagine,
been
and that's
out since 2013, and it's still
the other day I
killing
had
views.
340,000 viewers on it, and like double what Fortnite had. And I was just like, "What's going on in Grand Theft Auto right now?" And it's just
And that game is how old? 11 years old.
yeah,
since 2013.
everybody's been wanting a new one.
So 8, 9 years old.
Yeah.
So is the issue here crossplay?
No.
I feel like if they got rid of PC players, a lot of these games would be a lot more fun, especially Warzone. And
But
like
I
that.
feel like it's
I-
more
I get
better
that.
competitiveness. 'Cause
Yeah, but you wanna
you wanna
You want to
'cause
play competitively.
you want to play the PC guys because those guys are the fucking top dog. You can't do the shit that they do
because
on
their
a controller.
motion, the mouse,
The
the
fucking
mouse's
mouse is
motion
boom, boom,
is
boom,
just
and
it's so.
So you
accurate.
want to be like.
So
yeah,
is that
it's
an
suck
advantage
ass.
or is it easier for PC? Because I had this conversation with Brandon before
So
that I feel like controllers are harder. You can't do
yeah,
that.
exactly, yeah. But there's a thing you have. So controller, you have an advantage because you have that like shot. It's like PC doesn't have it. What's it called? Aim assist. Controller has aim assist. PC doesn't.
Okay.
So there's an advantage, but PC is faster. Your screen's more. Your FPS and everything is so much faster than a console.
See, I can see that too, but I also think that like whatever you're comfortable with playing with, that's what you're gonna be the best at. Like
Yeah.
me, I always try to go to mouse. Like the only game I can play on keyboard and mouse is maybe Sims and maybe League of Legends. Anything else I get to aim at is
Like-
just it's tough. But I have we have
I mean,
played Call
Valorant-
of Duty against PC players, and I've destroyed them. I've wrecked them,
Yeah.
even though they are really good and things like that. I think that if you if you work with something long enough that you know, and you're comfortable with it, you can play anybody, even if they're on PC.
So there's this one game where controllers and PC just outweigh each other, and that's Rainbow Six Siege. If they ever made that game crossplay, it'll just die because it's like the shots that they do on PC on Rainbow Six Siege is insane.
And they know it too because they don't allow you to hook up a keyboard.
Yeah,
to the game.
You just get outplayed in an instant because it's such a tactical game, and like they're just unbelievably good. Like John said, he tried to play PC for like on Rainbow, and he's like,
I'm just not used to the thing. But in that game, the recoil is more realistic than any game ever. Like the recoil of the guns is like if you were actually shooting a gun, that's what the recoil would be like. And so like having that mouse to pull down and counter that recoil, you can't do it on a controller.
No.
There's
like
no way you can do that.
They like perfectly it just stays.
So that's why the game will never be crossplay because they don't allow it. And like if you get caught and you're on PlayStation or Xbox and you're playing with a keyboard and people report you, like you'll get in trouble or get banned because they don't allow it because they know.
Yeah.
How the game is structured and the recoil of it, you can control it with the mouse.
Yeah. Like when everyone like,
you can take the recoil away
because you know like they will fucking just flick on you one shot and you're dead.
If Ella's little gun,
Ella's fucking gun is like on a controller.
It's ridiculous recoil.
And like we played this girl or someone was playing PC and bros is like
it's straight line. Like they just hold it down.
Oh, it's a PC player. Like you just know it's just.
So so as crossplay should stay away in games
with certain games.
With certain games, yes.
like Rainbow, how it's structured and just how they have their like simulation set up. But like with Call of Duty and things like that, I think crossplay should be always there because it's such a big. It's such a big brand that they need the crossplay to get everybody to play together. That's how you do it.
So do you think that the anti-cheat system that they're supposedly coming out with is going to be a legit thing where they can get rid of aimbot, get rid of trackers? Because I know they said, I already read on Twitter that it's not implemented in the beta. Okay.
Right.
So
well, I wouldn't see why it would be implemented in the beta because it's just a beta, unfortunately.
But like last night, I went into a game there. This guy had 115 kills. Like, who knows? He could have been hacking.
Yeah.
Like
everything I'm watching on.
I think it
TikTok,
should be implemented in beta.
It should
because if you're trying to bring new players in, you don't want them to be discouraged by hackers and things like that. But I understand that maybe it's a beta. Maybe they're not ready for it. Maybe they're waiting to get it fully like ready to go for the hackers. Because you know
what just came up for crossplay? Destiny.
Really?
Yeah, they finally allow crossplay, which I don't think they should.
I love that game. That game is just.
I wish you played it, man. It is a
if you don't grind that game 24/7, you fall. You just fall
hard.
It's a fun game, but if I had all the time in the world, I'd be playing.
See, I think you would like it because they have multiplayer side. You have your like go to different worlds, fight different like aliens and shit like that.
Yeah, it's like Halo. It's like a different version of Halo.
But they have like also like really like Trials of Osiris, which is where you have to win 7 matches and you get this reward. But it's like hard, continuous matches. People are trying to not lose. You're just like facing the most try-hard kids in your life. And that's how it is. Every single game, like people are like you like have your own team set, like it's teams. You have to have like a team because if you try to like go on your own, you're gonna lose. There's just no way. That's why people have a certain team, and it's just super try-hardy and I always love trials, but
and I think a lot of it has to do with me not playing other games is the fact that you got all these friends that are playing one game, you want to play with them. As to there are a lot of cool games out there that look good, like Destiny, like you said. I always loved Halo growing up, but you got friends that are like, hey, come play Call of Duty, or hey, come, let's play this. It's like, all right, I'll play this with you guys. Like League. I only got into League because everyone else is playing League. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten into League.
But now you enjoy it.
Now I enjoy League, so it's like now I sit here and I play League by myself.
Yeah, because League is just such a competitive. Like you're trying to like 1v1 your lane, as well as worrying about other people coming up.
There's so many different things in League that like just map play, positioning, everything is just so so deep. Yeah. But my question would be, if you like Battle Royale so much. And like that feeling it gets you, like, oh, I'm the one person out of 100 that
like
won.
That feeling of
does
that
feeling not come with you through other games that are team based, like Search and Destroy for say? Like you get one life in Battle Royale, you get one life in Search and Destroy. do you not get that same feeling of like
Okay.
I'm the only one left? It's a 1v3. Everybody's relying on me, and then your heart
Your
starts
heart
pounding, and then
beating.
you clutch up and you win the search and destroy round. And it's like that right there is, I feel like
So I think search and
you get
destroy
quicker
is,
gratification
Yes.
because it's round based, so it's like round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rather than like this next 30-40 minutes I'm gonna play Warzone.
I think if I played more search and destroy, I'd enjoy it because it is the same but smaller.
Yeah,
A
and
smaller
it's a lot
time.
quicker, you know.
It's quicker, so I think I'd probably enjoy search and destroy a lot more. Multiplayer, I'm just getting to the point where it's like, okay, it don't matter if I sneak up on this guy. I'm probably gonna get popped from the guy behind, and then I'll just start over at the beginning of the map.
Yeah.
So search and destroy, I'd say yes, because it has that BR aspect behind it. But as for multiplayer, I just don't know. I think I'm just losing multiplayer because of the competitiveness. But search and destroy, yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Same with zombies. Zombies the same thing. You die, you don't get back up. You have things to
Right.
get you up, but
It's still,
you got to worry about someone going off. Or
and that's League. You don't want to die because you'll fall behind and you're
correct. So
stuck out.
that's another thing. In League you could die several times, but if you die, you're fucking up your team
Mhm.
and you're behind in the game.
Yeah.
So that's also why I like League as well. So
League is just such a great game, and like the worldwide views and just the aspect of how big that game is just
It's
outrageous.
crazy.
Like World is about to be coming up, and that's like it's in a stadium, and it's like millions of people are going to watch that game.
Can you imagine being one of those players sitting
Like-
there and you
Like
look
you're
up
in
and
a stadium where there's like thousands, like
there's just like
100,000.
70,000 people looking at you and you're like,
and you're just like in this
oh,
like
crap.
just like fighting, and like
That's crazy.
you have to play your
I
best
can't
game every single time because you're playing against the top 10
People
teams from each
from the world, like
from each
countries.
region. Like the Korean guys, like those guys are insane because they always like. I heard
Weird
today
builds
Tryndamere
and-
mid. That's gonna be like the #1 pick for Worlds. Tryndamere mid.
What?
Yeah.
So I think I know you always see this on TV, or even our dad says it, or older people don't understand why we play video games. To me, like I've read on it, is it actually helps short-term memory.
Yeah, 'cause
Your reflexes and everything are a lot faster.
Right.
It's time with the boys.
Yeah, that's
It's the camaraderie of it. It's like it's not so much like how I'm doing, or it's we get to play together, we get to talk together. We might not be
Yeah.
living in the same house or whatever, but we get to sit down and have fun and
literally.
play with each other, and
Yeah.
that's
It's a
you know,
stress reliever.
Yeah.
Big stress
I
reliever.
mean, sometimes because sometimes it's very stressful and you're just like fuck.
Yeah.
But like other times, yes, it is a stress reliever. Like when I was in Junction, I never went out. All I did was play. That's all I cared about. I was enjoying my time. I love video games because it just made me happy, and I just always loved it. Like multiplayer, I just love the grind of every game that I do, and I always like moving to different games. I always like to be the best in that game, and I just move on to another game. Try to be the best in that game and move to another game. This is always how
I just don't want.
just
I just
play.
don't. I don't think Vanguard's gonna take honestly too much time away from you. But like Halo, we have to play Halo. Like
Yeah,
you
we
remember
have- yeah.
playing Halo
It's
with
gonna be,
what was it, 2001? Was
on the
it
PC,
Yeah.
and they
the
that one single
collection,
map,
the
and
collection, whatever it was called, and like
Yeah.
Blood Gulch on the long map, like
the long
just,
map that you go, or
Mhm.
capture the flag.
Oh, the capture
Oh my
flag,
God.
that was
it's,
so
it's
fun.
just yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're
And-
gonna bring it all back.
And they're bringing customization. The customization looks
You
insane.
can make your own. What do they call?
Um,
You can make your own Spartan,
Spartan, yeah.
like however you want. Like
It's
it's
gonna be
Halo's
insane.
gonna be good too, but
Yeah,
that's
it's gonna be a
also
top
gonna have to
game.
be on PC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get a PC controller. Because we used to play the old Halo,
with PC controllers.
With
I
the
remember
PC
having my
controller.
own
Oh,
black
really?
PC controller.
so I had to get
yes,
one of
that's
those
true.
because I'm not gonna play Halo with the mouse because I'm just not.
I don't know. I
gonna.
was thinking about doing it on Xbox, but
Fuck
could.
Xbox. I'm sorry.
I mean,
can't
I
play
would just do it
Xbox.
just for Halo. 'Cause I've always wanted to play Halo. Like I never really got to do because I was just that. I was younger,
You
so
can always do it on a PC.
I was
and then,
born
like, get a
into-
controller, like
yeah.
get an Xbox controller. You could probably play it.
I was just born into PlayStation. So I never got. I played Halo once, maybe 5 times with my friend. I was at his
so
house and he
fun,
had
though.
Xbox, and I loved that game. But I was just PlayStation was just my life, and
Vanguard. Are you gonna play it?
most likely because it's just this is my bloodline. I have to play it. Like I played every single Call of Duty, and I have to play it.
In Battle Royale? Battlefield?
Oh, 100%. I'm playing that game like a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
And John?
I say to you guys, try Vanguard out before you say you're gonna play it because I was looking forward to it. I was like, I haven't played Call of Duty in forever. and I get on. I was just disappointed. I was disappointed, but I don't think I'll get Vanguard. But I think I'll get Battlefield and Halo and all those other games that are competitive. I just don't see the time.
Are you going to give Warzone a chance with the new map?
No.
I don't know.
I just
see, for me, like Call of Duty, for me, like starting out, it's always been like just that multiplayer team base to search and destroy, the domination, the catch the flag, whatever. So like it was really hard for me to go to Battle Royale, opening it up, and like because I'm so used to like the team base in Call of Duty that it didn't feel the same to me when it was like a big open map. And so I enjoy multiplayer more than I do Battle Royale. I like other Battle Royale, like Apex. I love Apex.
I love Apex.
You know, because I just feel like Call of Duty, that's where I like the team-based and the respawn.
And that was like our origin. That's where we all...
And I might just be Battle Royales. I might be a little biased because maybe it's like I just was in this game for 30 minutes trying my ass off, and then I died, and it's like I got 2 kills. And it's like the last 30 minutes I wasted my time getting 2 kills when I could have been in multiplayer, search and destroy, winning rounds for my
getting like
players.
See, and that's how I feel with it, is that I feel like you guys... There is a difference in skill level
in how you think and how you play and how you
Battle
move.
Royale.
Because in multiplayer, I'm just fucking run and gun. I love to fucking just push the map and just kill everyone.
You guys are amazing multiplayer players, and maybe that's why you guys don't enjoy playing Battle Royale or at least Warzone so much.
Yeah,
like
Warzone. Black Ops, or Blackout, I love because that was such a fun game, and you can be very aggressive. But like Warzone, I just couldn't get myself to love it.
See, I don't know. I disagree with you with that because I feel like Blackout, you can't be very aggressive. You got one life. You die, you're watching your teammates play.
Well, that's the other
Warzone,
fucking.
You play, you die, you have a chance of coming back. So I feel like you could be more run and gun with Warzone.
The thing I just hate Warzone is that you can just get a fucking amazing gun and just go. You can't, like, no one will find a gun and use it all the fucking time.
So I agree with you there. I think loadouts should be gone, and they should implement the Blackout attachments and everything like they did in Blackout.
I just think it's bullshit. I just don't like that.
It needs to be like Fortnite. Like you go in, you drop in the map, and the guns are just.
The guns you find,
you might get a good gun, you might get a crap gun.
Because you don't ever use the gun that you find. You want to get the loadout because everyone's using the same fucking gun.
Right, and they have metas, and they have all these different guns that, yes, I agree with
so
you.
Unless you drop at Salty Springs and you get that gold at AK, then you might be using that.
Crates.
Crates. Oh my god, crates.
Nothing will ever beat Fortnite.
Every fucking time was crates.
That was the best battle royale because I had the most fun because we would all play it and it was like we were started to get really good at it before they changed the whole
before
building.
the Haydens came in and freaking destroyed it.
All the little kids just came in and they just
we were like winning like almost every single
we had so many wins.
Yeah,
we had over 300 wins the first
I think you
couple
had
months
over
that we played.
you had 300 wins. I had like I think half of what you had.
Yeah, I like one. I almost had 2 something.
I had so many wins, and then same with Warzone. Warzone, I had a shit ton of wins.
Yeah,
but the competitiveness of Fortnite just took it away. Those kids building, I just couldn't keep up.
Like me and John always like fucked around. Like remember with the spike ball and you like do that tower. Me and him were like dying, crying because like he like spiked himself.
Yeah, we wouldn't even be playing the game. We'd just be messing around in the game. Like
still win.
Having fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And that's why I think like maybe it's me, but I feel like you've kept up with Call of Duty. You play multiplayer. You play Warzone. So it's like maybe like I haven't played it in a long time because I've been on mouse and keyboard with League of Legends. And then like last night playing it, I just felt like I had no thumbs. I was like, I just don't feel like I'm not warmed up, not even close to being warmed up because I haven't played it. So it's maybe your impression of Vanguard might be a little better than mine because you've been up to date. Your fingers are there. Mine are not warmed up.
I'm excited for the new Warzone map. I think Verdant has gotten so old that they're just really, really behind on updating that. But I feel like
and they have so much money to fucking do a whole entire map.
Right, battle royales I feel like are the new thing. I think multiplayer is going away slowly, and I feel like battle royale, especially with Warzone, Apex, Fortnite, they've implemented this thing in people's minds now to where this is the competitive play. This is where all the top dogs are playing. You're still going to see people play some multiplayer, but when you get on Twitch and YouTube gaming and all that, what are they playing? They're playing battle royale. That is the competitive play that everyone wants to play. Well,
not really. They're playing it because they know the views are there.
The views are there, but they also they know that they can go to multiplayer and play. But people are more interested in battle royales right now. I feel like that is what's more exciting to people, and watching them do different things with that instead of the consistent run and gun, die, go back, run and gun, die, go back. I was watching T. Martin the other night play the beta, and he was like, "This is just he's like, this is fun." He's like, "But it's nothing different than the past multiplayers."
Right? Yeah.
So, as to I don't know, I'm a battle royale person now. Each his own, right? Each his own.
I always thought it was to teach its own, but
to each his own.
It's always to teach its own. Like you teach that someone doesn't.
No, to each his own, like his own idea.
Yeah.
To each his own idea.
Wow.
This motherfucker didn't even know what I was talking about.
Cut.
Erase. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably never play another VR. It's just so hard to like.
The only one I can see my playing is Apex. That's like the one that I would still probably play to this day.
See, and I love Apex
because it's fun.
It's so hard.
It's different.
Keyboard.
It's such a different. It's such a different battle royale. Just like the characters, the guns, the abilities, like it's really good.
And
no
Nick Merckx
building.
Is like,
well, Nick Merckx is loving it now, but like you
because
said,
they have rank.
He's
the only thing.
He's going back to Warzone once the anti-cheat comes. He thinks Warzone is better than Apex. He's just playing it right now because of the hackers.
No, he's like I always watch his Apex, and he's like, I don't see myself leaving Apex at all. He's like, he's in love with, like, he's like, all I do is think about Apex. I go to sleep, I think about Apex.
Well, I saw that
because
yes.
he loves the ranking system, because you have ranked games. He wants to be Predator, and I think Warzone should have a system like that. So
they're supposed to come out with a ranked battle royale system to where just like Apex. So it attracts more people to play the battle royale, which I think is great. They should have done that before.
See, that's why I like multiplayer, because you have to have a reason to play the game, and like multiplayer, like leveling up and getting all your guns, like prestige or being prestige master. In VR, I just don't find that like
enjoyable. You can't like get to those objectives.
See, and I get that. I get that.
I had to have something objective, like getting all the calling cards, getting all the prestige calling cards. I have to go for something like that,
right,
to keep me in the game.
But what I'm worried about is with Vanguard's Battle Royale, because they're making a new map, right?
They're making a new map, but they're using the same engine as Modern Warfare's engine. So the same feeling, everything is the exact same engine that Modern Warfare
But it will be built off of Vanguard, right?
Off of Vanguard's map.
So that's what I'm worried about. It's not so much necessarily like you enjoyed Blackout more than you do the new
Warzone. Yes.
And so, like, Blackout was built from Black Ops.
All these games.
And then you have Warzone was built from...
Nothing. They made up a...
Yeah. But
I mean, they added a couple places in there.
It was built from the Call of Duty. So now it's like this new Battle Royale is going to be built from Vanguard. So it's going to go off a lot of things that Vanguard's doing.
They said they're going to add stuff from the old games, like cities and stuff, just like Blackout did.
Yeah, like
so they did say that they're going to add certain new places and maps.
I just hope that it doesn't, like, the Battle Royale doesn't disappoint people, because Vanguard's a little disappointing to me. Like, just how it played, how the guns, like, it just... Not saying it didn't sound... Like, I think the sound in the game was pretty good. Like, the guns and, like, when you play new Call of Duty and there's all the new sounds to all the new guns and the bullets are hitting the ground. Like, the sound was good, but just... I think visually and the kill, just the time to kill, I just hope that doesn't, like, ruin it for all these people that are excited for the new Call of Duty and the new Battle Royale.
Yeah, I think Call of Duty's on its last limb with multiplayer and Warzone, especially with the cheating and hacking. It's taken over and it's not enjoyable anymore. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's why I play League now and I haven't played Call of Duty in 2-3 weeks, because of that. So I think it's on its last limb. They gotta prove something, otherwise all these other games are gonna take over.
Yeah. And then once it's about to fall below the ground, they're literally just gonna remaster Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 2 to save it.
Hope so.
That's what they'll do to save Call of Duty and keep it going for another 5
That's all the people want.
5 to
I would
6
play
years.
that game. I wouldn't even fucking touch League of Legends if Black Ops 2 remastered.
See, and I think if they did that, that would, but then they'd still be in a predicament, because I feel like Battle Royales are the new thing. I think Battlefield's gonna have an issue, because it's gonna be like, okay, it's fun, but the Battle Royale community, I just feel, is just way... That's what the hype is now.
Yeah, having Black Ops 2 remastered, all the people that stopped playing Call of Duty are all
come back,
coming
for
back.
a brief moment to play that for a year, and then they'd be stuck again to, well, now what do we do?
Right, but it'd be
You
like
know,
one
and
and
only
game
remaster
that
so many
finally-
games.
And see, to me, it's like, you know, you want a battle royale, you got 100 people on the map. Like Battlefield, I feel like does that better than anybody.
Yeah, 'cause it's like 100
they have
versus
large.
100.
That they're known for their large scale maps. They're known for putting 120 some players in there, and then you're
Helicopters and
literally
just fucking jets. And
you literally
just-
get to go. So I don't know. I like that feeling of like I just
Yeah.
trucked 2 miles to get 1 kill, but that 1 kill felt really good because it's like it was worth it.
Yeah, just
And
tanks.
I feel
and
like
just-
so. I feel like Battlefield on a large scale is kind of like a battle royale. Just their basic like team-based games where you
Right.
have like 64 versus 64 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a giant Battlefield, but it's like it's like a battle royale respawn kind of mode.
It's
It's
just
like
really
the
hard to-
ground. It's like the ground
Yeah,
war that they
yeah.
used to have. That's
Oh,
exactly what it is. Yeah.
But it's just hard to have Battlefield as a competitive game because such a large scale map. You can't have like 112 players.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, for each team, that'd be like that's insane amount of money.
Right. And if
So-
they're smart about it, they'll make a battle royale. They'll make smaller maps. You know, they always have smaller maps because they'll just take a smaller chunk of a map that is
Yeah.
big. You know, maybe Battlefield, if they were smart about it, they would do everything that Call of Duty's doing,
But better.
but better. You know, bring out the search and destroy, bring out the smaller ones, have the big maps, have the battle royale, have a little bit of everything to make everybody happy. And it looks phenomenal. It
And
looks so sick.
I've always loved realistic games. Alex hates. You never
The-
want to play
The
Rainbow.
wingsuit.
I just always loved.
My issue with Rainbow is the graphics aren't that great. Okay, when you compare them to like the new Black or whatever, you even
It's a
compare
whole
them
game,
to
though.
Modern Warfare. Exactly, it's an old game, so I just don't enjoy playing.
But
the
they
old
upgraded the graphics.
games and the graphics and guns.
It's
It
such
just
a
looks
fun
really, really just out of date. And to me, going from the run and gun shit with multiplayer and battle royale, and then you go into playing, you know, Rainbow.
Yeah, but it
it's
has, like-
very slow. And I know they're different games.
I-
They are
I
different
just
games,
can't believe.
But it's just very slow. I just don't enjoy it at all. The turning, everything. It's like that. It's like just really goofy to me.
I know, but it's not slow. It's like what 3 minutes and fucking just shit's going wild. Like
Yeah,
you're like
it's very
walls are blowing up. And you're like, oh fuck, there's like 2 guys there, and you're just like, you like Rainbow. You have to be very tactical and like fast.
in anything because it's to me it's like the most realistic with like bullet to damage ratio. Like
Yeah.
if you get like 1 bullet, 2 like you're done. Like you're done if you
Yeah.
like you have to play smart. You have to play slow. You have to play like
Yes.
you know you have to
The
know
competitiveness.
everything, positioning, and then you have all the other abilities of like each of the soldiers that you have to like
Yeah.
know and
You
learn.
have to like know like oh like fucking glass or not glass. Fuse can put like something in the fucking ground. It's like two and these little balls and it's fucking exploding. It's like
yeah, they can go
running
through
around.
different
Everyone's just fucking
sections
trying to
of the
like be
walls.
play smart. And there's also ranked in that game, too.
Right.
I got to platinum, and like you play,
Yeah.
you do your placements, and you get to platinum or whatever, and you're playing harder and harder kids each time, and you have to play better. And it's like the ways to play that game, like you have like different sites to go, and there's a different like ways to play that site, and like you have to just be really smart. And I just love that game.
100%. So I think our view on video games is very
We like
broad and
competitiveness, you know,
competitive.
whatever competitiveness
Yeah.
Right.
you like, that, you know, that's good. But as long as games are still allowing, you know, competitive play for anybody that plays their game, I think that's a good direction to go
to
in.
each
because
his own.
everybody wants that.
Noah. To each his own. I think this has been a good podcast. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. We are glad that John got to come in and speak with us and talk to us about video games and stuff, that a passion that we love very much.
Yeah.
We all do. I mean, this is like, it's our lives,
yeah.
and then it's video games.
Literally, video games is my whole entire life.
So that's why he don't get no pussy.
Yeah.
So-
I rap, bro. Listen. Sex is temporary, gaming's forever.
well, yeah, but what's gonna get you? Okay,
I don't care.
you got a lot to
just
learn.
don't care.
A lot to
I
learn.
just don't care.
Okay,
I have fun playing video games, and I don't worry
it's
about
like that
anything
warm
else.
apple pie. That's what it is. Okay.
This is American
Yeah.
Pie.
This is American Pie.
Comes in and pie. Okay, last thing, quick thing. Top 3 fast foods. Go.
Top 3 fast foods.
Yeah, fast foods. Go.
Top 3 fast foods: McDonald's for their fries, Burger King for their fries.
What? That doesn't make
Burger
sense.
King.
Burger
Burger
King's
King
fries
for their
are
fries
very
are
underrated, bro.
And then another Good Times Bambinos.
Really? Wow.
Damn.
I would say Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Panda Express.
Panda
Like Taco
Express.
Bell's new chicken sandwich.
Panda Express has got that dog in it, bro.
Yeah.
They bring in
What?
those chihuahuas and
Yeah.
they cook them.
I
So
love that's my
Cane's.
Ugh.
Cane's is
It's
so
good.
He's got
I don't know
that
if it's
cheap
top
ass
3.
chicken.
T-Bell. love Taco Bell.
If you like the shits, then eat T-Bell. Cause
And then I love Burger King. Burger King.
Really? What? I would never think you guys. We're looking up the other day. Top. What do you think the top most popular fast food joint is?
Yeah.
I'd say McDonald's.
No.
Really?
Okay, wait until you hear it. You're gonna be
Yeah.
surprised.
Starts with the S.
Eat Fresh.
Subway.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Subway. Yeah, it's like McDonald's and Subway are just fighting for the first
but like
position.
Subway, because you see
Good old Jared. He's probably taking that sausage in prison right now, huh?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about J-Dog. I was like,
No,
oh,
I'm
no.
not talking about J-Bone. I'm talking about Jared, the old spokesperson. He's
Yeah.
been sitting in there taking that floppy sausage for
You're
a
getting
while.
a foot long with $5.
That's right.
Wow.
Five cigarettes and keep it out. Hey,
Jesus
everybody,
Christ.
thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's very important to us. We're getting up and going. This is a lot of fun. We're enjoying this, speaking our minds and saying whatever we're saying about video games, life, and everything like that. John will be back, I imagine, sometime in the future.
Once his check clears, I'll be back.
Thank you guys so
Take
much.
$1.
Yeah, thank you guys so much
thank
for
you.
watching. I'm Alex,
I'm Noah.
And I'm John.
and this is Cousin TV Podcast.
Hi.